students, welcome back. Myself Dr. Jyoti Shegokar. I welcome you all in my YouTube channel Dr. Jyoti Dhumade Shegokar, which is made for the study of engineering chemistry. Guys, in our syllabus there is one of the very important and though it is very small, very important topic, that is analytical chemistry. Analytical chemistry, this word itself indicates that there is an analysis of the substance. Just consider that we have to carry out analysis of particular substance. If there is a presence of some of the acid like H2SO4, we have to know that what is present in that acid, whether there is a presence of hydrogen, sulfur, oxygen, like this. And another example, for your sake of convenience, that there is an example of blood. When we give our blood sample for the analysis in the labs, so there is an analysis of what is the present in your blood, what is how much amount of hemoglobin, or whether there is a presence of hemoglobin, red blood cells, white blood cells, then water, plasma. So this is called as the analysis. To know what is present and to know how much present, that is analysis. So we can define analytical chemistry as it is a branch of chemistry which deals with the study of analysis of unknown substance, because we didn't have idea about that what is there. So that is what analytical chemistry, which deals with the study of unknown substance present in our sample, that is analytical chemistry. Now, as this analysis is carried out by two different ways, that is whether what is the quantity present, that is how much volume of this substance, how much volume of that substance, that is quantity, and quality. Under the heading of quality, we have to know that what is there. For example, in water, just a sample of water is there. We have to calculate whether there is a presence of hydrogen, oxygen, that is what? Qualitative analysis. So on this basis, there is a two types of analysis which are carried out. One is qualitative analysis and another is quantitative analysis. Both are very, very important in the view of one chemist. So qualitative analysis is, in this the quality means to know what is present. What is present, that is to be calculated. So it is qualitative analysis. Identification is to be done, that what is there actually. So in this analysis, identification, that is change in color, these tests are included there. Change in color, flame test, distillation, extraction, these are the examples of qualitative analysis, where the quality of the substance, to know what is there, to know what what type of chemical substances are there. Okay, now second is the quantitative analysis. Generally we deal with a quantitative analysis in which there is a determination of quantity. We can say that it is a branch of analytical chemistry which deals with the study of quantity present in the unknown sample. So in the terms of quantity, this quantitative analysis, it is very important for our study. So there are two types or two ways to carry out this quantitative analysis: classical or chemical analysis, and another is instrumental or physical analysis. So when we study quantitative analysis, particularly mass, that is quantity, volume, that is quantity when it is in liquid or gaseous state, then concentration, that is the how much that particular quantity and its concentration is there, and then relative abundance. These are to be determined under the heading of quantitative analysis. Okay, then again on the basis of the use of substances, like when we have to use both the types of matters. For example, one volume is taken and another volume is to be calculated. That is what? Volume, or we can say that matter to matter analysis. Means just consider that there is given one of the substance like H2SO4 is given, and you have to calculate that what is amount of NaOH, that is base, is present in the next sample. So volume to volume, matter to matter, that is what? The matter to matter or chemical type of analysis. While in case of instrumental methods, there is a matter and energy. Means there is a use of electric energy, maybe there is a use of solar energy, maybe there is a use of some photoelectric cells. So it is an instrumental method. One of the instrument will be given to you, and that instrument is depending on the particular cell or the electricity, and we have to provide just a sample and to know what is the present in our sample, how much quantity is there. So that is what instrumental methods. It includes potentiometry, X-ray diffraction, colorimetry, spectroscopy. These are the different methods. While in classical or chemical analysis, there are two different main types: volumetric analysis and gravimetric analysis. Of these, generally in our lab, volumetric analysis is carried out. So in case of gravimetric analysis, generally the solid substances are determined. Solid substances are used to determine, for example, radical determination, in this way. While in case of volumetric analysis, volume means it must be related to liquid or gas. In this, the gas analysis, gasometric analysis and titrimetric analysis. These are the three different divisions of this volumetric analysis. In case of titrimetric analysis, when we carry out titration in our labs, so titrimetric analysis में क्या है? Just one of the volume will be given. For example, in your burette there is one of the substance. Then in your conical flask there is another substance, and we have to calculate the volume of the present volume which is present in that sample. What is the volume of the particular acid or base, or whenever it is the complexometric titration, what is the amount of that particular substance which is to be determined. So in this, the volumetric or in titrimetric analysis, titrations are done. So in this way, while one important thing, that spectroscopy, which comes under the instrumental method of the quantitative analysis, here we have shown, this is helpful not only for quantitative but also qualitative analysis also. Means there is a by the use of ultraviolet spectroscopy, then NMR spectroscopy, then some functional groups are determined by the IR spectroscopy. So in the methods of spectroscopy, quality is also determined. That is, what is present in that. If we know, if we come to know that what is the amount of H positive ion concentrations, so that H positive ion concentration, whether they are present in acid or any particular substance, while at the same time, what is the percentage of H positive ion concentration, means there is a determination of quantity as well as quality, both in case of spectroscopy. And ahead we have to study that spectroscopy somewhat in detail. So this is the basic idea about qualitative and quantitative analysis. So this is not very hard, very simple. You can study it very well, and you will get a total marks. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, then only like, share and subscribe. Thank you once again.